Gold after this from Judy.
It's almost 2 o'clock. I'm Judy Aslett. The merger between British Airways and American Airlines has been given the provisional go-ahead. But the European Union says the companies will have to meet strict conditions, including giving up some of their flights. And consumer groups say it won't help passengers.
Overall, we would expect to see fares on routes like JFK to Heathrow or Dallas to Heathrow or Gatwick rising by anywhere between 10 and 50%.
Doctors have predicted that women will soon be using the wonder drug Viagra as much as men. Trials of the drug used to cure male impotence will begin on women shortly, but it's not yet known what the side effects may be for females. An inquiry is underway into how details of the government's armed forces review were leaked. They'll be announced officially in a few hours' time. Cuts of almost £700 million are expected. It's so Britain's armed forces can be streamlined to meet their modern role as international peacekeepers. The French are still battling to stay in the World Cup, but they could have another fight on their hands. The American car company General Motors could take over the Eiffel Tower if it wins control of the company which administers the monument. France says no chance, it will always belong to Paris. Now a quick look at the weather. The north will be cloudy with rain, the south will have bright intervals with some patchy rain. Top temperature, 21 degrees.
This is the 100% Challenge. One of these people has won Mastermind. One of these people has won the Krypton Factor. One of these people was Brain of Britain 1997. Is that true or false? Question 5. What do all these people have in common? Is it A, they all appear on the 100% Challenge, or B, they are all called Mandy? The answer is they all appear on the 100% Challenge, the battle of the quiz show champions, starting this Monday at 6 on 5.
This is 5. Told you.
Welcome to 100% Gold. On the last edition, our champion elected to return to play his 5th game. So, number 1, what is your name?
Hello, my name's Dave Shipton and I'm a financial analyst from Billericay in Essex.
Number 2, what is your name?
Hello, I'm Sheila Holland and I live in Loughborough.
And number 3, what is your name?
Hello, I'm Dennis Phelan from Brentwood, Essex.
I'll ask 100 questions which you should answer by pressing the appropriate button in front of you. At the end of the game, whoever has scored the closest to 100% will be the champion. Good luck to you all. Today's competition begins now. Question 1. What part of the body suffers inflammation as a result of encephalitis? A, stomach, B, lungs, or C, brain? It's C, brain. Question 2. Warwick Castle overlooks which English river? A, Trent, B, Avon, or C, Severn? The answer is B, Avon. Question 3. Which American statesman is credited with the phrase, government of the people, by the people, for the people? A, Jefferson, B, Lincoln, or C, Kennedy? The answer is B, Lincoln. Question 4. Used in Spain, what is a tinaja? A, an earthenware jar, B, a small guitar, or C, an omelette pan? It's A, an earthenware jar. Question 5. The capital of El Salvador is San Salvador. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 6. Who wrote and performed the title music for TV's One Foot in the Grave? A, Eric Idle, B, Joe Brown, or C, Chaz and Dave? It was A, Eric Idle. Question 7. Where would one find the Enderby Land region? A, the Arctic, B, the Moon, or C, the Antarctic? The answer is C, the Antarctic. Question 8. Who played the role of lawyer Reggie Love in the 1994 film The Client? A, Susan Sarandon, B, Sigourney Weaver, or C, Glenn Close? It was A, Susan Sarandon. Question 9. How many movements does a sonata composition traditionally have? A, 2, B, 3, or C, 5? It's B, 3. Question 10. Apart from Canadian Cliff Thorburn, no one from outside the UK has been snooker's world professional champion. Is that true or false? It's false. After 10 questions, the percentage of correct answers given so far is as follows. Sheila has 70%, Dennis has 70%, and Dave has 80%. Question 11. From which country does the wine Cru de Ptolemais come? A. Algeria, B. Egypt, or C. Turkey? It's B. Egypt. Question 12. What was the Beatles' first UK #1 hit single? A. Love Me Do, B. She Loves You, or C. From Me to You? It's C. From Me to You. Question 13. To what does the historical term Schillebeer refer? A. A horse-drawn vehicle, B. A group of hunting dogs, or C. An inexpensive ale? It's A. A horse-drawn vehicle. Question 14. Which part of pre-Columbian America was home to the Hopewell mound-building culture? A. North America, B. Central America, or C. South America? The answer is A. North America. Question 15. A tiddy oggy is slang for a Cornish pasty that contains more potato than meat. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 16. In what century did the War of the Roses take place? A. 14th, B. 15th, or C. 16th? It was B. 15th. Question 17. Which company produced the Corvair, the car at the centre of a 1960s road safety scandal? A. Ford, B. Chrysler, or C. General Motors? It was C. General Motors. Question 18. Who was the Greek counterpart of Juno, the Roman queen of the Olympian gods? A. Hera, B. Athena, or C. Rhea? It was A. Hera. Question 19. Who composed the early opera, The Coronation of Poppaea? A. Monteverdi, B. Palestrina, or C. Cellini? It was A. Monteverdi. Question 20. In astronomy, the term quasar is a shortening of the words quasi-stellar. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 21. In the TV series of the same name, who played the charmer? A. Peter Bowles, B. Ian McShane, or C. Nigel Havers? It was C. Nigel Havers. Question 22. What is the meaning of the Scottish word wabbit? A. Gossipy, B. Exhausted, or C. Lazy? It's B. Exhausted. Question 23. The noxious weed darnel is a form of what plant? A. Clover, B. Ryegrass, or C. Thistle? The answer is B. Ryegrass. Question 24. What did the initials of the artist L.S. Lowry stand for? A. Lawrence Stephen, B. Leonard Stanley, or C. Leslie Stewart? It was A. Lawrence Stephen. Question 25. House of Fun was the only #1 hit single in the UK for the group Madness. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 26. What is traditionally used to flavour the Italian dessert zabalioni? A. Strega, B. Amaretto, or C. Masala? It's C. Masala. Question 27. By what collective name are Scotland's 277 mountain peaks over 3,000 feet known? A. Munros, B. Gilfinnans, or C. Fletchers? It's A. Munros. Question 28. Who created the character Conan the Barbarian? A. H.P. Lovecraft, B. Edgar Rice Burroughs, or C. Robert E. Howard? It's C. Robert E. Howard. Question 29. Generally speaking, where does the Alodia plant grow? A. Above the Arctic Circle, B. Submerged in water, or C. Hanging from branches? It's B. Submerged in water. Question 30. The Mongol warrior Tamerlane the Great conquered both Constantinople and Delhi. Is that true or false? It's false. It was only Delhi. And after 30 questions, the scores are as follows. Sheila has 57%, Dennis has 63%, and Dave has 67%. Question 31. What is the main ingredient of marron glacé? A. Mushrooms, B. Chestnuts, or C. Cherries? It's B. Chestnuts. Question 32. In which sport would one compete for the Swathling Cup and the Corbillen Cup? A. Table tennis, B. Badminton, or C. Squash? It's A, table tennis. Question 33. Who played the title role in the 1952 film Ivanhoe? A, Stuart Granger, B, Richard Burton, or C, Robert Taylor? It's C, Robert Taylor. Question 34. What did John Harrison invent in 1735? A, the chronometer, B, the safety pin, or C, the spinning frame? It was A, the chronometer. Question 35. Both Shakespeare and George Bernard Shaw wrote plays entitled Antony and Cleopatra. Is that true or false? It's false. Shaw's was called Caesar and Cleopatra. Question 36. Medically, by what name are leukocytes better known? A, cataracts, B, white blood cells, or C, warts? The answer is B, white blood cells. Question 37. With what type of music was W.C. Handy most closely associated? A, modern jazz, B, comic opera, or C, blues? It was C, blues. Question 38. Who is the patron saint of good housewives? A, St. Clair, B, St. Barbara, or C, St. Martha? It's C, St. Martha. Question 39. A town in central Japan, Shimada is also a word that refers to which of the following? A, a satirical theatre style, B, a way of steaming rice, or C, a woman's formal hairstyle? It's C, a woman's formal hairstyle. Question 40. In China, the Huanghe River flows north of the Yangtze River. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 41. In 1966, who had a hit with What Becomes of the Broken Hearted? A, Jimmy Ruffin, B, Smokey Robinson, or C, Marvin Gaye? It was A, Jimmy Ruffin. Question 42. What was Gertrude Ederle the first woman to do? A, serve in Parliament, B, swim the English Channel, or C, fly in an aeroplane? It was B, swim the English Channel. Question 43. The Beaujolais region is part of which French wine area? A, Burgundy, B, Bordeaux, or C, Loire? It's A, Burgundy. Question 44. With which field of study is Henry Havelock Ellis most closely associated? A, quantum dynamics, B, genetic engineering, or C, psychology? It's C, psychology. Question 45. In the backstroke swimming event, competitors may not perform a somersault turn. Is that true or false? It's false. Question 46. Which of the following is a Peruvian volcano that was of great religious significance to the Incas? A, El Misti, B, El Foggy, or C, El Cloudy? It was A, El Misti. Question 47. In which modern country was the ancient land of Numidia? A, Algeria, B, Sudan, or C, Ethiopia? It was A, Algeria. Question 48. The food additive sodium sulfite is used for what purpose? A, flavour enhancer, B, preservative, or C, colourant? It's B, preservative. Question 49. With which London theatre was Sir Henry Irving most famously associated? A, Gaiety, B, Lyceum, or C, Drury Lane? It was B, Lyceum. Question 50. In the film Enter the Dragon, a kick by Bruce Lee was so fast that it could not be captured on film. Is that true or false? It's true. Halfway through and the scores are as follows. Sheila has 58%, Dennis has 58%, and Dave has 66%. Join us after the break for the second half of today's game.
Welcome to What's the Deal from DER Direct. How much would it cost you to rent a brand new 20-inch colour TV? Just $5.99 a month. And what about a brand new long play video recorder? Just $6.99 a month. And how about a brand new Whirlpool washing machine? Just $10.99 a month. Yes, you can rent any of these and much more with free delivery and free installation. Just call DER Direct now. Free on 0800 625 625.
Fortunately, nowadays roll-ons are quick drying. But none dries quicker than new Sure Big Ball.
Great shot. Happy birthday. Do me a favour. Get in.
We all love photos. It's getting the right camera that's tricky. At Boots, each new advanced photo system camera comes with a simple promise. If it doesn't suit you, just take it back.
Like snaps. Hate hassle. Love Boots.
If you've been hurt in an accident in the last 3 years and it was someone else's fault, you could be entitled to compensation. Our specialist solicitors helped Kirsty Tagg after a car accident. She got £8,000. Eric Pollock called us after a bad fall at work. He got £6,000. Call the National Accident Helpline on 0800 556 557 to find out free if you can claim. Call 0800 556 557.
The new Autumn-Winter Next Directory. All the clothes you could ever dream of. Packed into 500 stunning pages. Make sure you're dressed for every occasion. Call 0800 222 505 for your copy. The Next Directory. Call 0800 222 505. Right up to 11 p.m.
Welcome back to 100% Gold. We're halfway through and the scores are as follows. Sheila has 58%, Dennis has 58%, and Dave has 66%. From now on, I'll give updates of the scores, but without revealing who has scored what. The game continues with question 51. What was the occupation of Fred Dibner, star of the TV programmes Fred, A Year with Fred, and Life with Fred? A. Steeplejack, B. Potholer, or C. Horse trainer? It was A. Steeplejack. Question 52. In which Shakespeare play does Sir Toby Belch appear? A. As You Like It, B. Much Ado About Nothing, or C. Twelfth Night? It's C. Twelfth Night. Question 53. In rugby union, at least how far from the touchline must the first man in a line-out be? A. 3 metres, B. 5 metres, or C. 10 metres? It's B. 5 metres. Question 54. Whose 4 books on human proportion were published after his death in 1528? A. Leonardo da Vinci, B. Albrecht Dürer, or C. Jan van Eyck? It was B. Albrecht Dürer. Question 55. The city of London in Canada lies on the River Thames. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 56. What kind of snack is a maid of honour? A. A lemon tart, B. A cheese savoury, or C. A meat pie? It's A. A lemon tart. Question 57. The Spanish enclaves of Ceuta and Melilla are surrounded by which country? A. Morocco, B. Tunisia, or C. Libya? It's A. Morocco. Question 58. In the Roman Empire, what type of clothing was a lorica segmenta? A. Woolen leggings, B. A triumphal robe, or C. A suit of armour? It's C. A suit of armour. Question 59. How many of the sons of Catherine de' Medici became kings of France? A. 1, B. 2, or C. 3? It's C. 3. Question 60. The Rye House plot was a conspiracy to assassinate James I of England. Is that true or false? It's false. It was to assassinate Charles II. And after 60 questions, the scores are as follows. One of you has 53%, one of you has 62%, and one of you has 68%. Question 61. You magazine accompanies which English Sunday newspaper? A, The Observer, B, The Mail on Sunday, or C, The Sunday Times? It's B, The Mail on Sunday. Question 62. Which US ship was attacked by the British in 1807 after it refused to be searched for deserters? A, the Monitor, B, the Chesapeake, or C, the Charleston? It was B, the Chesapeake. Question 63. According to the title of the 1988 single by Tribe of Toffs, who is a weatherman? A, John Ketley, B, Michael Fish, or C, Ian McGaskill? It's A, John Ketley. Question 64. Which art term applies to the technique of hammering a piece of metal from behind to create a design? A, batido, B, patina, or C, repousse? It's C, repousse. Question 65. Hotel California was the only UK #1 hit single for the Eagles. Is that true or false? It's false. They've never had a UK #1 hit. Question 66. In Homer's Iliad, who is the wife of the Trojan hero Hector? A, Penelope, B, Cassandra, or C, Andromache? It's C, Andromache. Question 67. Which rock star played the role of Turner in the film Performance? A, Mick Jagger, B, David Bowie, or C, Sting? It's A, Mick Jagger. Question 68. In which Scottish loch is the island where Mary Queen of Scots was detained and signed her abdication? A, Loch Lomond, B, Loch Leven, or C, Loch Tay? It was B, Loch Leven. Question 69. Edited by Ralph Emerson from 1842 to 1844, the Dial magazine is associated with which philosophical movement? A, utilitarianism, B, existentialism, or C, transcendentalism? It's C, transcendentalism. Question 70. The Generation Game was broadcast on British TV before Sale of the Century. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 71. Medically, the Heimlich manoeuvre is used to treat what condition? A, dislocated shoulder, B, heart failure, or C, choking? It's C, choking. Question 72. In which of the decorative arts would one use a maul stick? A, sculpture, B, pottery, or C, painting? It's C, painting. Question 73. To which bird family do guillemots belong? A, auks, B, puffins, or C, skewers? It's A, auks. Question 74. Which Roman emperor founded the Flavian dynasty in the 1st century AD? A, Augustus, B, Vespasian, or C, Antoninus Pius? It was B, Vespasian. Question 75. The Simplon Tunnel runs between France and Italy. Is that true or false? It's false. It runs between Switzerland and Italy. Question 76. Which Canadian city is served by Lester B. Pearson International Airport? A, Montreal, B, Toronto, or C, Vancouver? It's B, Toronto. Question 77. Who played Zorro in the 1940 film The Mark of Zorro? A, Guy Williams, B, Tyrone Power, or C, Gary Cooper? It was B, Tyrone Power. Question 78. In Germany, what type of book is Der Neue Herde? A, an encyclopedia, B, an atlas, or C, a road map? It's A, an encyclopedia. Question 79. Which musical instrument was the speciality of 18th century craftsman Domenico Montagnana? A, organ, B, cello, or C, harpsichord? It's B, cello. Question 80. The sitatunga is an Asian aquatic antelope. Is that true or false? It's false. It's an African aquatic antelope. As we move into the final section of the game, the scores are as follows. One of you has 50%, one of you has 61%, and one of you has 64%. The last section of the game begins with question 81. What is the capital of Paraguay? A, Asunción, B, Montevideo, or C, La Paz? It's A, Asunción. Question 82. How many stories has the Empire State Building in New York? A, 102, B, 112, or C, 122? It's A102. Question 83. What did Canadian doctor Sir Frederick Banting discover in the 1920s? A. Blood groups, B. Insulin, or C. Vitamin C? It was B. Insulin. Question 84. Which of the following is criminal slang for counterfeit coins? A. Bash, B. Smash, or C. Crash? It's B. Smash. Question 85. Portugal was one of Britain's allies on the Western Front in World War I. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 86. What is the administrative centre of the county of Cornwall? A. Falmouth, B. Bodmin, or C. Truro? It's C. Truro. Question 87. With reference to biology, what is a zygote? A. A harmless bacteria, B. A fertilised cell, or C. A fatty deposit? It's B. A fertilised cell. Question 88. Which region of London provided the setting for the TV comedy series Desmond's? A. Tooting, B. Brixton, or C. Peckham? It was C. Peckham. Question 89. Who of the following cricketers has achieved the most test wickets? A. Derek Underwood, B. Bob Willis, or C. Fred Truman? It's B. Bob Willis. Question 90. Norway has a border with Russia. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 91. The Alpine region of Vorarlberg is part of which European country? A. Switzerland, B. Austria, or C. Germany? It's B. Austria. Question 92. Who wrote The Expression of the Emotions in Man and Animals? A. Sigmund Freud, B. Charles Darwin, or C. Alfred Kinsey? It was B. Charles Darwin. Question 93. In ship time, bells are struck every how often? A. Half hour, B. Hour, or C. 2 hours? It's A. Half hour. Question 94. Which isotope of uranium is usually used for nuclear fission? A. U-125, B. U-235, C. U-425. It's B. U-235. Question 95. An emerald with a blue tint is generally more valuable than one with a yellow tint. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 96. Where were the 1964 Olympic Games held? A. Tokyo, B. Mexico City, or C. Rome? It's A. Tokyo. Question 97. What was French chanteuse Edith Piaf's only UK chart hit in her lifetime? A. La Vie en Rose, B. Milord, or C. Non, je ne regrette rien? It was B. Milord. Question 98. For what did the Elsevier Dutch family become famous? A. Civil engineering, B. Art forgery, or C. Publishing? It's C. Publishing. Question 99. What is measured by the formula of half mv squared? A. Momentum, B. Kinetic energy, or C. Viscosity? It's B. Kinetic energy. And question 100. 18th century inventor James Puckle built and patented the flintlock machine gun. Is that true or false? It's true. And at the end of today's game, one of you has 52%, one of you has 58%, and one of you has 65%. Sheila and Dennis, I'm afraid your scores weren't quite high enough, but thank you both for taking part. Dave, congratulations, you're today's champion and have won £100. Will you return next time to play against 2 new contestants?
Yes, I will.
Thanks for taking part. We'll see you on the next edition of 100% Gold. Until then, bye.
If you have a way with words and enjoy general knowledge quizzes, then Channel 5 wants to hear from you. We're currently making a new daytime quiz and we're looking for contestants. If you'd like to take part, then call us now on 0171 462 9502. What do you do when your sex drive is incompatible with your partner's? Saucy stuff next with Gloria and Friends.
In an accident like that, you'd automatically think of the police, wouldn't you? But they can't arrange your insurance. That's the job of the AA. And I didn't expect it, but they had the best deal for me. AA car insurance costs less than I thought. Give them a call on 0800 444 777.